Do I have the buttons on? Okay. It's just a Shinova problem. No. It's not bad. Good morning. Hey Sherry. Hi Margie. Hi Arnetta. Good morning. It is Tuesday and it's October 7th and it's already, the time is flying by and I have cream on my face already. Well, like foam. I made myself a foam latte today. Good morning. I am looking around my workroom and just, my husband said that he's going to help me clean it up, but he's like telling me not to look at everything that's going around me right now. Because what happens is I'm cleaning up my workroom and then I'm making a video and then it just turns into chaos, like pure and utter chaos the whole time. Yeah, time is flying. Um, yeah. So let's see. Let's do. So yesterday I was perfectly fine yesterday. My psychiatrist, he had an earlier slot because he was trying to leave, so they asked if I would take the earlier slot, and I was like, "Okay." So I just took the earlier slot. But, yeah, I have 5 videos done for Novaween, and I'm really proud of that. Today, I'm not working on any videos. I will be working on a commission bag, but it's all cut out. So my plan is to work on the commission bag and finish it because I'm meeting them up. I'm meeting up with them tomorrow. Um, Everything's done with it. I think I should be done with this commission bag before noon. So what I plan on doing after that is that in my Patreon group, we are doing the sew along for the Hugo bag from Carbon Chick, and I want to cut everything out to make one, to see where we can modify and do different things. I have ideas for this bag. I've never made one. Um, I've always loved them. Funny story. In 2024, I thought I bought the pattern, but I bought one of the packs. So weirdly enough, it was the Halloween pack. So I'm gonna make one of the Halloween ones. So I've always wanted to make one of those bowler bags. It's been on my list for a very, very long time. So I think I'm gonna make that tomorrow and maybe one more of the shorter videos so I can have 6. My goal is by the 18th that I don't have any videos. All the rest of the videos, they're the videos that I have for you guys, they like range in time. There are some free patterns, there are some patterns that are on the lower scope that cost like $3 to $5, and then there are some patterns that cost 10. I kind of just had put different price ranges and different like free patterns and some that cost. So just in case everyone could participate and not have to pay like $10 to $12 per pattern for each day to participate. But yeah, I'm having fun doing this. There there was some malfunctions. There was like 2 to 3 videos that I did that I thought I checked my microphone and I absolutely didn't, and it sounded like I was underneath the water trying to talk to you. So I had to redo those videos. I was gonna do a voiceover. I'm not the best with voiceovers because you'll hear me giggle throughout the whole time, like, "What am I doing there?" Like, I it doesn't I'm not meant for audibles. Let's just put it like that, because 'cause I'm a giggler and I have to be in the moment, because if I was telling you a story or giving you a modification cue during my tutorial, I don't remember what I was telling you during the tutorial, like, at all. Yes, Vincent, everyone does. But I'm just gonna put you on a timeout because you seem not mature enough to be here. So, goodbye. So, um, so what happened to my hair? It's curly. I was born this way. Barbie. Um, so, yeah. So I have the tutorials coming up, and there's different things. I had some tutorials are based off of what people like ask me. I get asked questions all the time about I get questions asked all the time, like, can you do a tutorial for this? Or I'm just starting out, what is a good project? Or I have like a granddaughter or a child that is into sewing. Can you show me an easy project? So I have scrap buster projects, fun projects that you were going to be like, what? And I brought something new into the sewing world for me that I've never done. It's a pattern that exists all over the world, but I've never actually decided to put it onto my channel. So it's for first for me too, which is interesting that you should be able to get at any part of the world in any kind of sewing store. So yeah, I'm looking at them too. And I call them the Loki destroyers because Loki, whenever he sees them, he destroys them. I'm trying to keep them in my workroom until I take like pictures and then I can show you with my Nova Wing costume and then I can take pictures with them with my Nova Wing costume. There's a whole thing. It's it's so like one video isn't if you ever do YouTube, there's like this PR part. So I that's let me give you let's break down. I'm trying to give you someone a good person. Let me give you like a good person to use instead of me. Like, let's do Jess from Oka Roots. Jess from Oka Roots has a video, right? I believe she does them every Monday. I don't remember, I don't watch videos, but I watch people like when they do Instagram, they have lives or they have posts. Okay. So she has her daily lives, right? So she does in her live, she'll give you what it like the day of the live, she shows you like, hey, we're gonna be sewing up a banana. I had it right there, so that's what we're gonna be sewing up. She explains the banana, tells you where to get it. This is called PR. She's telling you information about what is about to happen on this video. Okay. Then there's pictures with the project that this banana pictures if she's taking them by selfie, she has a timer, she's taking them, she's editing them, she's making thumbnails for the YouTube video, then she's making pictures for Instagram or YouTube stories, whatever. These are all part of the process so that you can watch the video. And the more your thumbnail looks great on YouTube, it's proven that people will click onto that photo and watch it. There's a lot that goes into a YouTube videos that like I'm glad that you eat the green one. These trolls are out. I'm sorry. Sometimes I can laugh at trolls because it's like you take a lot of time out of your day just to do what you got to do. It's like kind of like a telemarketer. Like I don't know. I don't know how you can have that job. Trolls be trolling, telemarketers be telemarketing. I'm just saying. So Jess is doing a lot of PR for this banana. She's taking her YouTube photos for thumbnails. She's taking photos for Instagram, or she's doing a reel or doing something. There's a lot that goes into this banana before she shows you how to sew it. There's a lot of hours she does sewing this banana, like taking certain certain videos so that you can see this banana getting sewn. You may have a 45-minute video, but she might have 5 hours worth of videos to film to edit down to 45 minutes. So when people are creating videos, it's not just what you see in there. There's a lot that goes into it. Editing goes into very far. Creating PR around that video, there's a lot that goes into it. Same with like when you see um the bag of the month thing, when you see people them like creating like things in Canva, like bag of the month is from August through October, and there's there's just a lot of stuff that goes into creating just one simple video. But the best person I can give you is Jess puts a lot just for one video. So for me, for Nova Wing, it's editing the videos, creating a thumbnail, and I had this really weird idea for all my thumbnails, and I actually kind of am proud of it that I thought of this, and it came off of a whim. But then now when I'm in my costume and I'm like, hey, we're sewing up this banana this day, I also need to, when I end the live with you, I need to take pictures with this banana in my costume. so that way I could put it on Instagram and get people to watch this video. So it's going to be pretty interesting. That's why I was like, I'm not doing any lives. I'm going to have pre-recorded videos because it is very hard to get in costume, take off all my makeup, and then do a live. Because by the time, depending on the makeup I'm doing or whatever, it could take 20 minutes, it could take an hour. If I have like liquid latex on, I'm a hairy person. So, no, I'm not a boy, but if I was, it would be cool. So, so yeah, man, the trolls are trolling. So yeah, so anywho, that's what we're doing. And then I did mention that we're doing the Carbon Chick for the So Long and Patreon, but in my higher tier Patreon, which is Rotary Cutters, we're doing the Bat Company bat from Hollow Creations. I don't know if you guys kind of seen that wallet. That wallet is pretty sick. They're in the credit card slots. They have like this bat. I know. I know. They're just out there like, guess what? Shinova's on. Let's have at it today. In the back creation, on the back creations, they have in the credit card slot, there's a cutout that's an actual bat. Like you don't have to do it, but if you go to Hollow Creations and you look at what they're no, I'm at the regular time. I started like at 8:14. So um so it's 8:21. So like at the Hollow Creation bat wallet, there's a cutout that you can put for that's a shape as a bat. So I thought that was the cutest thing because like I like different cutouts for the credit card ID wallet. Like I don't get me wrong, I like a square, but I usually make a squabble. So like I make it look like a square, then I kind of round out. So okay. I like instant noodles too. I like to put like stuff in it. I'm just going to do no. I'm just gonna let the trolls be, stop trying. The admins are like getting them. Hold on. All right, what? So do I suggest, sorry, there, are you suggesting that we also follow you on Instagram? I have followed you. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is not that big. I just usually post like pictures of my bags or just like reels. Like if, sometimes like if I'm putting a bag together, um, you'll see like a short story of seeing how my bags get put together versus like me saying, hey, I put this bag together today on my captain's log. You can kind of see like bits and pieces of it coming together. Like this is how I put the wallet together. This is how I put this. Like you see bits and pieces, like kind of like a still movie coming together. That if I have the time, I usually do that. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like when Jess does that, she does so much to put into a video. That's why I appreciate her craft. And so many other designers do that. Like I see Lynn's Handmade doing that. I see Lauren does it. Like Lauren, when she like when she's doing like cutting out and then she's sewing something, she puts so much into a post and then she shows you just a picture of her bag. And there's so much that goes into putting it in a video and just creating like pictures around that video that goes into it. It's pretty cool. So that's what I'm saying. When you see just something very simple, chances are to make that video, it wasn't that simple. There's so much that goes into it. Editing, lighting, microphones for me, microphone. 3 videos, microphones. So like just those people that are consistent, I always give them a round of applause because I know it's not an easy feat. It gets easier, but sometimes it can be challenging because if you're having a day that mental health is really weighing heavy on you and you don't want to record and you're pushing yourself through it, it's just like when you're at work and you're having a bad day and you can't just like I'm not working today because I have a bad day. You have to push through it. So it it's like that. I see that, and I think it's, like, an amazing thing when I see people pushing through, and that's how, like, kinda how you get these role models, like, "Yes, I know what you're understanding. I understand what you're going through," and sometimes we just have to breathe. So, yeah. So, yeah, today I'm making my last I think this is my last Maddie for Maggie 55 today, but I have everything cut out. It's the last script. I think this is my last Elvin script piece I have, and it fit the flap perfectly. My favorite part of making the Maddie is making the braid. I'm not gonna lie to you because it brings me back to making friendship bracelets. I used to make the heck out of those when I was in 5th grade. So yeah, so this is my last one. I think I got it down. The first Maddie took me 6 hours, and then progressively I've gotten faster. I think I made 6 of these. My best time was like 4 hours and 45 minutes. So I want to see how long it'll take me for this one. Um, the most I think the most interesting part of this is that the Maddie has like the flap is not attached to the back, but it only has like an inch from where the flap is. So you do a drop-in lining. So either you need to your best bet is to sew on a free arm or an industrial free arm, but if you have a domestic, if you're able to remove the little part of the bed, that is your best bet to get the cleanest. If you're doing it on a flatbed, you have to trust your bobbin and you have to sew from the lining. So that is the most difficult part of that bag to me. She just teaches you a whole bunch of techniques inside that you can utilize in other parts of the pattern. And I think one of the things I love about Maggie 55's patterns is that every time I sew with one of her patterns, I think I like level up my skills so incredibly much that I like want to pop my own collar and be like, I'm now a better bag maker. So I don't know if you have a Maggie 55 pattern, but if you see one that you really do admire, I do implore you to get the pattern. Even if you never make the bag, read the pattern. Like I promise you, it's like you're going to college and you're getting like literature and you're having someone teach you something that you never knew before. There's never been a pattern from her that I did not learn something from. And there's a reason why you see so many bag makers and bag designers like aspire to be Maggie 55. There is a very distinctive reason because every single bag, it's like she doesn't come out with a new pattern all the time. She comes out with a new technique that associates to a new pattern, which is new education that is in this sewing world. And it's very, very interesting. Um, that's why whenever she has a new bag, I'm like, I'm buying the pattern. I don't know when I'm going to make it, but I am going to read the pattern absolutely immediately. So, um, hey, Misty. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's acting semi okay today. um, thank you. What up? So yeah, definitely if you have a chance, like I said, if you're in Patreon, you already know we're doing hollow bag creations, the bat wallet if you're in the rotary cutters. If you're in the other levels, we're going to be doing the carbon sheet, um, Hugo, which I'm definitely going to do either the ghost or the alien. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do tomorrow. I have to decide because I need to cut out the pattern today. I low key want to do the skeleton. I don't know why. Something at first I was gonna like I'm gonna do a ghost. Like I was gonna do like a bad and bougie like cottagecore ghost, but I don't know. Something's is very in my head to go to the skeleton. Because it has like a crack in it and like a spider web in the eyeball. But I have this idea with making the eyeballs like three-dimensional. I don't I have this idea and it won't shake out of my head. And my thing is that when I have an idea, I'm like a child that has like a toy. I just run with it. I just like until I until I get what I envision. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish my commission bag today. Then I'm gonna work on the bag that we're going to be doing part of the sew along today for this month for Patreon to see what we're going to um modify. I think I have like 2 modifications in my head already. I've seen the bag and I've always wanted to sew it. So now I'm just like, what can I do that's a little bit different? I have an idea, but I just need to sew it to see if it works. But I like have you guys read the story about how this bag came to to come together? Hugo's named after her puppy. So I'm not too sure how old this pattern is, but at the time of her making it, her puppy was 14 years old. I don't know if the puppy's still around or not, but there's something that was so endearing because I have Roxy, and Roxy's 10 and she is a mutt. And unfortunately, more mixed breed dogs don't live as long as pure breed. There's a whole science behind this, so I won't get into that. But she wanted a pattern so that she could bring Hugo with her everywhere. Tell me that doesn't pull at your heart. Like, tell me that does not pull at your heart. When I read that story, it just it hits. So, all right, I'm gonna leave you with that. If you, like Misty says, if you can hit that like, subscribe button, it helps. And I will see you guys tomorrow on Wednesday.